Hey nerds, welcome to Jared Bear Reacts. Today we are reacting to Game of Thrones, Battle of the Bastards Kings by Grable424. Love Grable's work. 121k subscribers, 355,000 views, posted back in June 2016 with a runtime of 1:56. So if you want to watch it uninterrupted, a link in the description box down below, as well as links to the Patreon, Twitch stream, social media, all the good stuff. Also, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe. If there's a day, there is a reaction. Look, this week, I just noticed with the list that I have for this week, a lot of some of my favorite people that make edits, which was like unintentional, but also at the same time, very welcoming. So, Game of Thrones is a video. Hopefully, I'll keep this one short. It's easy for me to get a thought and ramble about towards the end. Shake up some G Fuel. Use code JaredBear to save 0%. And yeah, we're gonna get into it because Battle of the Bastards is one of the pinnacles, man. It's one of, like, when you tell people like, hey, this is the episode. Like, this is the episode. Between Battle of the Bastards, Reigns of Castamere, and Hardhome, like, those are probably my top 3 episodes. Probably not. I'm probably missing a couple in there somewhere, but it's a beautiful show with a controversial ending. All right. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and watch Battle of the Bastards. Jon Snow. What was his name? Is it Sand? Was Ramsay also a Snow? Sand was out in the east. West. If you're in the west for Westeros, you're a Snow if you're a bastard. Ramsay Bolton. Ramsay fucking Bolton. Anyways, look. All right. Jerry does his best work behind the scenes. Do it. Let's do it, baby. Dude, that. Bruh, why this man ran in a straight line and didn't try to zigzagoon like he was running from an alligator, I will never know. I will never know. Dude, the giant. God, his body's still getting lit up. Oh, man. Oh, dude, him walking forward with the shield, eating the arrows. Oh, and then the cold chills, bro. Grable, you never cease to amaze me. Listen. All right. Let's go ahead and get this mini discussion out of the way, because the scene where they're all squished, Jon coming out of that pile, like in the middle, because it's one of those things where, like, you're watching and listen, I would love to 100% say it's biased that I think this is one of the greatest, if not like the greatest, like, action sequence. Obviously, movies like Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit have tremendous battle scenes, and there's war movies. There's Braveheart. There's The Patriot. There's man, there's so many movies I'm not like, even Saving Private Ryan, for example, of like military grade war, and then there's like things like this with the fantasy war, and then there's these scenes, and it's bloody and it's gory. For me, this is like up there as, again, the best, if not the best, battle scene, because it's so, it is the episode. It is the Battle of the Bastards. A lot of battles don't live up to the hype. Like, when we knew that this was going to happen, it could have easily flopped. Like, the Clegane Bowl was what it was. I don't think it lived up to the hype, but it was still satisfying to an extent. But like this fucking battle right here. Again, Jon coming out of that pile because he's getting trampled and he fights through, and him and Redbeard are there, and he fights his way to the top and he takes that gasp of air. May be his last. But the way it starts off with it's Rickon, right? I think maybe. I can't remember if that's Rickon or if I just pulled that name out of nowhere. But like he's running from Ramsay, who Jon Snow hasn't seen this kid in so long, and he's running from Ramsay, and he eats that arrow, and that just pushes Jon over the limit. You have that moment of him. It's almost like Captain America versus Thanos' army. Like it's him standing there looking in the horizon, all these people coming towards him, and like, hey, this is my this is my death, but I'm gonna go out fighting. And he fucking unsheaths his sword, and he's ready. And then all of his men come in from behind him, and it's just a clash right there, like horses running into horses, which a horse running at full speed run into another horse would not be a pretty sound. It's kind of sad, actually. And they have this giant fight scene that just goes on. The thing is like Ramsay is just, he wasn't stupid, and he surrounds them. He makes it to where like they can't do anything. Like he absolutely outsmarts them. And then lo and behold, Sansa shows up, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful scene. And the ending, Jon gets his moment. Like Ramsay retreats. It sucks because the giant was there, and the giant had to take an L for us to take a W. And he walks through, and Jon has that shield, and Ramsay, in desperate attempt, is pulling back those bows and release him. He's catching him with the shield, and he keeps moving forward, and he's just fucking. I do like that Sansa stopped him from literally beating him to death, because Jon would have. I think a lot of people wanted Jon to beat him to death, but it wasn't his kill. It was Sansa's kill. If anything, honestly, it was Greyjoy's kill. It was Reek's kill, honestly. Theon, it was Theon's kill. If anybody, to me, should have 100%, I feel like, had the opportunity to get the kill, but I understand why. Like, it's like 50-50, Sansa and Reek right there for me. To get that kill, and to leave him to the dogs and let his own hounds take him was beautiful. We didn't think it could get worse than Joffrey, right? Joffrey was just sadistic. He was annoying. He was a child who had too much power. And then immediately, once that situation's handled, bam, we got Ramsay. And it's one of the easiest characters to hate. And it's a good swerve at the start. Again, there's a lot of spoiler talk here, so if you haven't watched Game of Thrones, I'm sorry. There's a lot of there's that huge swerve of him releasing Theon, only to take him right back and then chop off the dilly-dally. So Battle of the Bastards is a great episode, if not probably top tier episode for Game of Thrones. And that's it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up on that note. Grable, you crushed it. What else can I say? Obviously a lot. But yeah, guys, as always, links and everything in the description box, playlist up on screen. Stay cute, stay hydrated, and I will catch you on the next one.